Harems have become such a common part of anime that now, there isn't a single season where there isn't at least one new one. Most of these follow the same basic formula. In any case, the male lead always seems to suddenly gain the ability to make the opposite gender go crazy over him. After watching several harem anime, most people begin to lose interest since they recycle most of the material. But there are some that have a little extra something that makes them stand out from the rest. Today I'll be counting down our list of top 5 school harem anime you must watch. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Number 5. Rewrite. Rewrite is an easy-to-watch and sublime anime. The style is perfect, and the characters are well realized. It is set in a world where green grasses and beautiful trees coexist with the hustle and bustle of city life. The colors on screen are a sight to behold, as the grays of buildings counterpoints the intense greens of nature. This anime is fairly standard and simple in terms of plot, making it easy to soak many hours into it. Kotaro Tanoji, Kotori Kanbi, and Haruhiko Yoshino live peacefully and go to school in the city of Kazumitsuri, when during the annual harvest festival creatures begin to run amok. They must uncover the mystery that surrounds the monsters whilst also fighting with the struggles of day-to-day school life. Number 4. Monogatari series. Buckle up your seatbelts as this is a long and wild ride. The Monogatari series, starting with Bakemonogatari, is a lengthy established franchise revolving around the ridiculous and outlandish harem and mystery scenarios. This all started after the male MC survived a vampire attack. He managed to retain some of the vampiric powers and has since made it a duty to help other people suffering from supernatural conditions. It just so happens that most of these are pretty girls. The whole story consists of several series, movies, and OVAs, so there's plenty of Monogatari to go around. Number 3. The World God Only Knows. The World God Only Knows puts a wacky twist on an otherwise standard harem anime. The protagonist, Kaima Katsuragi, is also to act as an exorcist or spirit hunter. It all began when a deceptively cute demon girl tricks him into the job. For some reason, the most effective way for Kaima to capture spirits is to also capture the hearts of girls, because convenience. That would have been easy, except Kaima prefers dating Sims and 2D girls instead of real ones. In fact, he's a self-proclaimed god of conquest where he can conquer any girl's heart, while in a dating simulator. Thus, his simulation skills are put to the test where he must woo to win back his freedom. Number 2. Hay-8 the Combat Butler. If you watch anime or read manga, then you would likely have heard of this if you aren't following it. According to Murphy's Law, anything that can go wrong, will go wrong. And these words cannot describe the unfortunate life of the hardworking Hay-8 Ayasaki. Abandoned by his parents after accumulating a debt of over 150 million yen, he is sold off to the Yakuza, initiating his swift getaway from a future he does not want. On that fateful night, he runs into Nagi Sanzanin, a young girl whom he decides to try and kidnap to pay for his family's massive debt. Unfortunately, due to his kind-hearted nature and a string of misunderstandings, Nagi believes Hay-8 to be confessing his love to her. After saving her from real kidnappers, Hay-8 is hired as Nagi's personal butler, upon which she is revealed to be a member of one of the wealthiest families in Japan. Highly skilled but cursed with the world's worst luck, Hay-8 gets straight to work serving his employer, all the while trying to deal with the many misfortunes that befall him. From taking care of a mansion to fending off dangerous foes, and even unintentionally wooing the hearts of the women around him, Hay-8 is in over his head in this butler comedy. Number 1. Is This a Zombie? Ayumu Aikawa was just an ordinary high school boy, but then one day he was cut down by a crazed serial killer. It was all over for Ayumu and he was about to rest in peace when he woke up and found that he had been revived by a cute necromancer, named Yuklawood Hellscythe. Unfortunately, being revived by Yuklawood has some side effects, mainly gaining some zombie-like powers. Ayumu can no longer die, even if he is sliced to bits, but his body will shrivel up in direct sunlight. Another downside is that he and Yuklawood attract other magic users, eventually causing him to become a cross-dressing zombie magical girl wielding a chainsaw. Random silliness is taken to the extreme in this anime. If you thought a cross-dressing zombie magical girl wielding a chainsaw was crazy, try adding vampire ninjas that play violins and cook ramen, a magical girl vampire ninja, and a rival zombie with dark powers.
I'm waiting for the rain. bracing for the thunder. I tweak the wooden sway in the wind.